Hello, everybody. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. I've missed you. I thought I would come on and show you a different way to use up some of your original products that you have at home, like envelopes, tissue paper, napkins, all this fun stuff, and make something really creative that you can use and make it pretty. Okay, so right now I'm going to show you some basic ideas for envelopes. Just use what you've already got and add more pockets to it, okay? And make it more user-friendly. Add a little bit of Velcro, and that'll hold us tight, and you can pop that into your planners. Another one I've showed you how to do this idea with a card, and make an envelope out of that, a pocket. Then take old envelopes and just jazz them up, layer them up, make them really pretty, and add scrapbook paper to them, and gives them some stability and makes them fun to use. So that's what we're going to create today. We're going to make envelopes, but I'm going to show you how to use it with tissue. Right now, there's all this beautiful tissue out for the holidays, for just everything, okay? I've gone to Target and I've found all sorts of pretty tissue over the years, and I've used a lot of them. When I say I've made a lot of envelopes, I'm not kidding. I've made a lot of envelopes, so I love doing it with all these different papers that you come up. You can come up with different sizes. You don't have to do the traditional. And see here, I've got all different sizes. These are heart envelopes. I've got small little envelopes that I've made for all seasons of the year. Real fun stuff. You could find napkins. Most of these are made with napkins. Today I'm going to show you with tissues. So my holiday envelopes, I found all kinds of pretty envelopes, and I've made forms with them. Tissues that say Merry Christmas on them in gold, and there are so many different things out there nowadays. When I get it, it's like, oh, I got to get that, and use it and do something with it. So I like to make a lot of different things, and I thought this would be a nice, quick, easy one for you guys to do. And when you see all the different tissues out there, there's even napkins. I'm going to show you how to do that with napkins. It's real fun, easy thing to do, and you can do, get any size napkins that you want, that you see that you might be able to use. That would be, pretty nice for cards or something, or envelopes. You can do it with this, okay? So what you're going to first need is you're going to need your paper, whatever it is, gift wrap paper, tissue paper. This is tissue. This was tissue paper that I received in a gift for my birthday, so I thought, how pretty would this be? This would be so pretty as an envelope in my planner that I could hold my receipts, my money in, or whatever it is I need to put in here. What I've done is, over the years, I've collected envelopes, and I tear them apart and use them. Like I said, over the years, I've collected envelopes. I've got many. I found them. This one here is by Printworks. I've got many different sizes, many different styles. A lot of it is just paper stuff I fall back on. My favorite one, my favorite size. And I fall back on these, and I use these a lot. So if you find an envelope that you like, by all means, grab it, tear it apart, and use it. Keep that as your template. So what you're going to need is, like I said, tissue, wrapping paper, napkins, whatever it is you find that you really, is your thing, your size envelope, whatever size you want, and then you're also going to need another thing. You're going to want to use an iron we're going to use today, and I use this, okay, Reynolds freezer wrap. I get the real big one, 150. This has lasted me for years, and I have done oodles and oodles of envelopes. And I'm still doing them. I've got a roll still that I haven't cut up yet. So, by all means, it's going to go a long way. Now, some of you may already know about this stuff. Now, I just cut off a small piece so I could just make a sample, quick little deal for you. A lot of you may already know this, but for those who don't, I want to at least give you the ability, the idea, and the ability, and show you how to do this. So, what you're going to do is you want the shiny side to be on the back side of whatever tissue paper or paper product you're going to use, okay? So you want that to be on the back side. And because this is foil, and I don't know how this is going to react to my iron, I am going to turn it over and iron it from the back side, okay? Sorry for all the crinkling noise. So what you're going to do is you're going to have a dry iron, okay? And you're going to just heat it up. I've got mine setting at cotton and linen, okay? So just put your piece of paper down and line it all up. Of course, I never tear straight. Always challenged in one way or the other. And then you're just going to iron it on like you would your clothes. I don't iron clothes too much, but I do with my quilting and everything. So iron that all on. And if you wanted to get your papers, get the wrinkles out of it, you could iron it first. Me, I don't worry about all that stuff. I got too many things I want to do and too many things I want to make to worry about little stuff like that. So I just iron it down. And I'm going to iron the whole thing on here real quick. And this is tissue paper. This is just a single ply tissue paper. There's some really pretty stuff over at Target. And that's, I've seen a lot of that. I get a lot of my stuff over at Target also, my tissue papers. It's amazing all the pretty stuff that's out there these days. And I always get it and think, okay, now what am I going to do with this? But it comes to me. I manage. I don't know why, but I do. So that's on there pretty good, okay? That ain't going to come off. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take, on the back side, plain side, you're going to lay your paper down, your envelope pattern down, and you're just going to trace it and cut it out. And then you're going to use this envelope as your fold lines and fold it all up. So that's all there is to it, guys. Real easy, real quick, simple. If you have any questions, drop me a note below. But I want to show you real quick before I say goodbye how to do it with tissues. Tissue paper, okay? Napkins. Napkins come in many folds, many plies, excuse me. Open it up, and you're just going to, now this here, that's when I'm done. Let's do this one here. Okay, here's another pretty one. This one here, all you're going to do is open it up, and you want to take, very carefully, because it will rip if you're not, you're going to take all of this white fold off. Okay, so all you have is this piece here. Now I think there's another layer here. Yep, I think there is. There sure is. So it's going to be really thin, so be very, very careful. Okay, so that's all you're going to do is you're going to take that top layer off. Okay, this stuff you can either use, throw away. Me, I throw it away. So now what you're going to do is you're going to iron this onto your freezer paper. Same way we did the tissue, you would simply iron this on, and then you could do your envelopes this way, line your envelope up however you want to do it. I would go something like that, and you could do, and then once you have this ironed onto your freezer wrap paper, like we did the tissue, you want to, then we'll say this is the back of the tissue paper, the freezer paper. Line up your envelope where you want it to be, and just simply trace and cut out. That easy. With this also, you could do some decoupage. This holds up really nice if you wanted to decoupage it onto a container, a can, a bottle. This stuff works this tissue paper and decoupage would work real nice on that. So there's a couple ideas for you. I hope you enjoyed today. Be sure to come back tomorrow because I'm going to do something a year, maybe not a year, but several month challenge for myself. I'm going to show you, I'm going to take you a walk through my studio, and I'm going to show you I want to do some reorganization, some new ideas, and we're going to kind of go through some stuff. So be sure to come back tomorrow, and we'll go through the studio live. So I hope to see you then. Bye, guys.